The worst day of my life was the day I realized my father had another family. Not just an affair, not just a mistake, a whole second life that existed without us. And the moment I discovered the truth was the moment everything I believed about my family shattered forever. Growing up, I thought my father was a hero. He worked hard. He provided for us. He was calm, quiet, and responsible. But there was always something about him that felt distant. He was never fully present. Even when he was sitting in the same room with us, his mind always seemed somewhere else. Sometimes he would disappear for days. He always said it was work, business trips, emergencies, extra shifts, and my mother always believed him, or at least, she pretended to. When I was younger, I never questioned it. I trusted him. I loved him. He was my father, the man who carried me on his shoulders, the man who held my hand when I was scared, the man who promised he would always protect me. I never imagined he was hiding something so big, something that would change how I saw him forever. I was 18 years old when everything changed. It happened on a normal afternoon. I needed to borrow his laptop to complete an assignment. While searching for a document, I noticed a folder with a strange name. It wasn't locked, it wasn't hidden, it just sat there. But something inside me felt uneasy, like my heart already knew. Opening it would change everything. And when I clicked on that folder, my entire world shattered. Inside were hundreds of photos. Photos of my father smiling, laughing, looking happier than I had ever seen him. But he wasn't with us. He was with another woman and 2 children. They looked comfortable together, like a real family, like they belonged to each other. At first, I told myself it had to be a mistake. Maybe relatives, maybe old friends. But then I saw a photo that made my hands start shaking. It was a birthday picture, a small cake on a table, and written on it were the words, "Happy birthday, Dad." I felt like the air had been sucked out of my lungs. My chest tightened. My vision blurred. I kept scrolling, hoping I was misunderstanding something. But it only got worse. There were school records, medical forms, documents listing my father as their parent. That's when the truth hit me completely. My father wasn't just having an affair. He had another family, another life, another home, a whole world that existed without us. For days after that, I couldn't look at him the same way. Every time he smiled at me, it felt fake. Every time he said, "I love you," it sounded hollow. Because now I knew. All those times he said he was traveling for work. He wasn't working. He was going home. Just not to us. The worst part wasn't just the betrayal. It was the confusion inside my heart. Because I still loved him. He was still my father. But now, I felt like I didn't even know who he truly was. I didn't know which version of him was real. The loving dad I grew up with, or the man who lived a secret life for years. I wanted to tell my mother immediately, but I was terrified. Because I knew the truth would destroy her. She trusted him completely. She built her entire life around him. If she found out, it would break her in ways that could never be repaired. So I stayed silent, and that silence became my prison. Every family dinner felt like a lie. Every time my father laughed with us, I felt sick inside, because I was the only one who knew the truth. The only one living between 2 realities. Sometimes I would watch my mother smiling at him, and I would feel my chest tighten with guilt, because she didn't know, and I was helping keep her in the dark. Sometimes I wonder if she already knows. Maybe she always did. Maybe she chose silence just like I did. Because sometimes, the truth hurts more than the lie. Even now, years later, I still haven't told anyone. Not my mother. Not my siblings. Not even my closest friends. I carry this secret alone, and the weight of it never gets lighter. I don't know what the right thing is anymore. Should I tell my mother the truth and destroy the life she believes in? Or should I stay quiet forever and let her live peacefully in a lie? Because either way, someone gets hurt, and no matter what I choose, I know I will lose something. So I'm asking you, because I don't know what to do anymore. If you discovered your father was secretly living a double life, would you reveal the truth or protect your family from the pain? Because right now, I feel trapped between loyalty and honesty, and the longer I stay silent, the heavier this secret becomes. Tell us in the comments what you would do in this situation. Would you reveal the truth or protect your family from the pain? Hit like, follow, and subscribe to our channel so you never miss the secrets people are too afraid to share. And if you have a story or a confession you want the world to hear, you can send it to the email in the description. Because sometimes telling your truth is the only way to free your heart.